Coach, just talk about how do you guys look to build off of last season?
Last season was one of those years where we just didn't start fast enough. After Game 4, I guess about Game 4, we started to kind of, develop a little momentum, and I think that's when our players, really grasp the concept of what we're trying to do. So I think it's important that we just continue to build on that, and obviously we want to start a little faster this season than we did last year.
Just because of the way junior college works, you're almost constantly rebuilding because, I mean, you only have 2 years with each player. What freshmen do you, how do you look to the freshmen, and what sophomores are you looking to have step up this year?
Well, the sophomore group as a whole is so important to every junior college. It's basically your senior class. So the leadership that they provide is, it's invaluable. So, the freshmen come in and you have some that adopt that sophomore mentality that will lead and provide a lot of leadership. So, the sophomores are very important in the leadership they provide and the stability that they bring to the program, and that they have game experience.
You guys are replacing a couple positions. Your quarterback is the first one that jumps out. Just how do you guys go about, going from, how do you guys change your quarterback, and who are you guys looking to this year?
Well, we've got 3 guys, really 4 guys that we feel are competing for the job. We haven't made a decision yet. We have a sophomore returning, Ken in Dallas, that came off the bench last year and won a couple of games for us. So I know he will bring a lot of maturity to our team, and and there's a couple other guys that are competing for the job too. But being that he's a sophomore and has game experience, we're relying on him for a lot of leadership. But the job's still up for grabs.
Coach, obviously winning is crucial, but just talk a little bit about the process getting guys to the next level and how involved you are.
Every coach on our staff is very involved in getting our guys to the next level. We do all that we can, but at the end of the day, they've got a large responsibility in putting game tape down and having good film. So, this league is tradition rich, and the recruiters have been coming for years, and they'll continue to come for years because it is the best junior college league in the country. It's the little SEC, and there's a lot of great players here. So, I think every coach in our league does a great job of getting their players out and marketing their players. But at the end of the day, the game tape is what's going to be is what is going to be the determining factor in where they go.
8 days out from the first game of the year, just I know that date's been circled for a long time. You mentioned it earlier. How crucial is a good start?
You can dig yourself a hole very quickly in this league, and that hole is hard to dig out of. We faced that challenge last year. It's very important for our guys to start fast and not start in a hole. So whether it's by a point or whether it's by 30 points, you definitely want to win in the early part of your season, just so your guys can taste success and know what it feels like.
Is there anything I may have left out that you wanted to mention? All right, appreciate it.
All right, Sean Cannon, our defensive coordinator, just talk a little about with the season coming up, your thoughts about your defensive side of the ball.
Real excited this year. I think we have upgraded our talent level. Feel like that we've got some kids now, hopefully, that can fit our system a little bit better than what we did. Hopefully, I'm a better coach this year, being a year in the league, being having a little more experience. In our system, in our league, to be able to figure out, what these kids can do, what they can't do, type deal. So I'm been real pleased with our preseason work so far.
Well, let's talk about that preseason. If there's anybody that's really stood out, or maybe a couple names. I know you don't want to start naming everybody, but anybody that's really stood out and I can't wait to see what he can do in the season opener.
I'm real, been impressed with our defensive line. Looks like we got some pretty good athletes up there this year. Some guys that can really, rush the passer, hopefully. And of course, we haven't played a game yet, but that whole collective group, I feel like we'll have 8 or 9 guys we can roll into the ball game and hopefully not miss a beat. And that was one thing that we didn't have last year. We didn't have a lot of depth at that position. That's a big key for us right there. And had some young guys in defense at the defensive back position stand out also in practice. So I'm anxious to see us play somebody else besides our offense in that game. So.
Well, what about the end of last season? You ended so strong, won 4 of the last 5. Can you see us continuing that momentum that was started at the end of last year? Is that something that we can build on this year?
You know, what you hope to do, and one thing that I've learned a lot now, is you hope to have a lot of sophomore carryovers, because those guys have actually played in this league, played in college football, so it's not going to be a surprise to them when they get in the game. Now, these young guys have never stepped foot on the field. We try to educate them enough and let them understand that, you know, this is college football now. But I hope they can see the benefits of how we finished up, and hope we picked up from there. You know, these guys that are coming in can be they can help us and hopefully get off to a better start than we had last year.
Well, Tyrone Fox getting ready for another year here at ICC. How about the secondary? How's it shaping up coming into the season opener?
Well, I think we'll be fine. We had some guys that played last year that really contributed, and a couple that started a few games, so I think we'll be okay.
Obviously, you've got some people you got to replace. Among those, Darius Slay, that's now going to be doing his playmaking ability at Mississippi State. How about the guys that you're expecting to make some noise this year in that secondary for you?
Well, Will Kirby and Ryan Thompson is some guys that was here last year, Tevin Spurgeon from Shannon, so they should be able to collectively be a good group and make some plays for us.
How about talking about as a defense as a whole? Of course, Calhoun City, Tyrone Fox, our defense coordinator from Calhoun City, Sean Cannon. How's the chemistry now? This is the second time through with Sean Cannon being the defensive coordinator. How's that maturation process coming along?
Well, each day we come together and get each other ideas. If he sees something wrong with the secondary, he'll address it. And if I see something wrong with the linebackers, I'll address it. And so we just work together, and it seems to be a great fit.
Before I let you go, how about if you had a crystal ball looking into this season? Obviously, we finished so strong a year ago, played for the North Division title, came up short in the regular season finale. What are your thoughts looking into that? I'm not asking you for a prediction, wins and losses, but just your thoughts going into the season.
We seem to have a much smarter and faster football team. If you look at us physically, majority of our players look like they've been in the weight room, and everybody is buying into our system, so it should work out fine.
Thank you so much, Tyrone Fox. We're with Aaron Flores, the new offensive coordinator at ICC, and Aaron, you got a month or so under your belt here at ICC. Talk about the transition now, being a member of the ICC family.
It's been great. I couldn't have expected for anything more than I've gotten. It's been unbelievable. Everybody's ready to feel really at home. The transition's been very, very smooth, both for myself and the family. The kids have accepted the things that we're doing. They've gotten to know me a little bit better. I've gotten to know them a little bit better. So the expectations of what I need from them and vice versa, we're definitely going in a forward direction.
Well, you talk about expectations. What you accomplished at Butler Community College in Kansas, you bring expectations with you. You've won and played for a lot of national championships. What are you thinking about this year? I know it's still early on, but how's the offense shaping up? Can we make some noise this fall?
I think we're definitely going in the right direction. As long as everybody stays focused every single day. That's the biggest task that we have is being able to bring out a focus each and every day to take a step forward in the things that we're doing. You never stay the same, so you're either getting better or you're getting worse. So as long as we can come out each and every day and do the little things that we need to do to improve both individually and as a unit, we'll definitely go in the right direction.
What kind of offense can we expect out of the Indians this fall? I know Coach Williams talking about multiple, sure. So we might see a few different sets.
We'll be multiple in the sets that we get into. Best case scenario will be 50-50 run pass. Being able to be a balanced attack, taking what the defense has given us. Definitely don't want to be one-dimensional. Want to be able to take advantage of what they're giving us. If they're walking extra guys in the box, we've got to have the ability to throw, or vice versa. If they're trying to take away the pass, we've got to have the ability to run. So being able to be balanced in both of those areas and be effective in both of those areas will determine exactly how far we go with our offense.
All right, Aaron Flores, welcome, partner to the ICC, and good luck this fall.
Thank you very much.